This is Slow Magic by Anthony Rella. Quite an interesting book with quite an interesting title that might make many people kind of go, why would I want my magic to be slow? I mean, I want what I want right now, right? Well, let's dig into this a little bit. Oh, and it's got a foreword by Ivo Dominguez Jr., so that's something that right off the bat caught my attention. But first, let's get to know the author. And we will just read right from the back of the book jacket. It says, Anthony Rella is a magic worker and psychotherapist working in private practice. He has been studying and practicing in the Western esoteric traditions of witchcraft and magic for more than 15 years. And he has been a mentor and teacher at the Morning Star Mystery School for the past 5 years. Anthony is also a founding member and vice president of the Seattle Temple of the Fellowship of the Phoenix. Okay, some key takeaways here. Tony is a practicing psychotherapist and also a student of the occult. And I absolutely love that juxtaposition. It's not something that you're going to frequently find in many published books on magic or witchcraft. So we can see at first glance that he's going to be able to offer a unique perspective on things. Now, I did get a chance to talk to Tony. He came on as a guest to M3, so if that episode isn't up yet, it will be soon. Once I have it posted, I will link it in the top right corner, probably up here, okay? So let's go ahead and crack the book. So first page, we've got Praise for Slow Magic by Other Folks. And then we eventually get to the table of contents. So check this out. We've got Will as a spiritual path. He talks about destiny and fate, stepping out onto the path. And then we've got 3 chapters on time. So one is time as a line, one is time as a cycle, and the other is time as a spiral. Some really interesting perspectives on time. Then we talk about being and doing, traps and fears, working with spirit allies, community, adversities, and releasing and renewing. But guys, look at this. Exercises. Look at all these exercises. 2 pages. And they're all very practical. Many of them are meditations. It's not the kind of thing that ends up being prohibitive for people because they need a lot of tools or a special location. You can pretty much do all of these in your bedroom. And check this out. Right on page 1, he defines the word magic. His personal definition. He says, magic is the art of living joyfully awake and ferociously vital. Now, I love when people define what magic is, and I definitely love this definition. So in terms of writing style, Tony's background and training in therapy definitely shine through. He approaches the occult through almost a scientific point of view. It's kind of like, okay, here's an exercise and this is what you'll be doing, but this is how your brain is reacting. This is what's happening in your mind. And that is something that I really value and appreciate because, it helps balance me out a little bit from sometimes in my own practice, I do some pretty weird stuff. And even though I've been practicing for a long time, I do occasionally still get that voice of doubt that says, hey, this is weird. You're being weird. All of this is just in your head. But for me, this helps reinforce the belief that, well, yeah, it is all in my head, but that doesn't make it any less real or valuable to me. So why slow magic? Why not quick magic? Well, it's actually right here on the cover. It says, cultivating lasting transformation. This is about real personal growth. And I think that is something that every practitioner can benefit from. So I'll post a link to this book in the description. You can grab a copy, give it a read yourself, and then tell me what you think.